I love competing, so anytime I can get 4 duels in 5 days or a couple duels in a week and stuff like that, I'm going to take that and I'm going to run with it and I'm going to love it. I want to be out competing in front of people, getting my hand raised, and doing the thing that I enjoy the most. So 4 duels in 5 days it's fun for me.
It's kind of a lot, but Coach said to look at it as like a challenge and just pretty much accept it. It's going to be tough because there's 3 weigh-ins, and having to keep your weight down is always challenging.
Obviously, kind of a rival because they're right down the road from us. There's a lot of tight matches. It's very similar to what we've seen. Very similar to Air Force. And what happened with Air Force is we got some bonus points that maybe we didn't expect that helped us separate the duel, but we won a couple close matches. And if we go down and we score some bonus points and we win some of the close, tough matches, then we'll be okay. I don't want to take my foot off the gas and think that everything's fine. We need to go out and perform. And we can't be thinking ahead, and that's a dangerous. There's a lot of dangerous things with this duel. But our guys need to go out and take care of business and like I said, win the close ones. I look at every duel and I'm optimistic as a coach. Now, probably a month ago I wasn't. But now I look at every duel and I look at how we could possibly compete, how we match up, and I'm like, hey, we can win here, we can win here, we can win here, we can win here. There's some that you look at and you go, wow, that's a lot to ask, but we need to fight, we need to battle, and you just never know. We saw it last Sunday. We saw some crazy stuff happen in the sports world, and so going up against a couple of really good teams, we just need to have the attitude that anything's possible. But I definitely see matches that we can compete and we can win. A lot of things would have to go right, but you don't worry about that. I'm not worried about winning those duels. I'm worried about stepping out and fighting from start to finish. And that's what we've been getting out of our team, and so I expect the same. The scary thing is always going in there and being intimidated, and wrestling in Gallagher-Iba Arena and going in and seeing all the Olympians and national champions that have come through that program. They're not out there wrestling. You're wrestling one man, and he's standing out there, and you got to believe that you have a chance.
I'm actually going back we're actually wrestling Oklahoma State, where I transferred from, so it'll be very exciting wrestling Gallagher again, and I can't wait. My family's going to come to both duels, and a lot of my friends at Oklahoma State, they said they were going to be there to support.
It's not even weird anymore. I want to beat those guys so bad, and obviously I have a lot of respect, but it's the only weird part about it is people that are some of my best friends throughout the year, on Friday, they turn into really rude people. I look over and I see one of my best friends screaming against my guy, and I'm like, who are you, But other than that, going out there and competing, there's some nostalgia there, and spent a lot of years there, and so I have a lot of pride for that program as well. But I'm a competitor, and I want every one of my guys to get their hand raised on Friday night.
I haven't been able to wrestle there yet, so it'll be fun to go in there, have that big crowd, have the history of Oklahoma State wrestling, and hopefully try to beat the returning national champ. It could be a pretty special moment if I end up walking away with my hand being raised there. So, I'm excited for it, but also I don't try to think about stuff too much because you get nervous, People always are, oh, you're super excited for it? And I'm like, I try not to think about it. I want to be excited for it in the moment. I don't want to be nervous about it 3 days before.
Yeah, tough team, and we end our year. You want to end your year on the right note. They have shown that they can compete with the best teams. They beat several ranked teams. They went toe-to-toe with the number 5 team in the country. They're very good. They match up, they match up well. So we're going to have to go in there and slug it out, and maybe you draw more for the seniors. You hope that the guys step up and go, let's do this one for the seniors, and have some inspiring performances. We've had that in the past for Senior Day, so I hope that happens again because I'd like to end the season on a high note. But these I want it to be special for the seniors more than anything. Those guys mean a lot to this program. Every senior class that I've had is special for putting up with me and being here at the end, and so I'd like to send them off on a high note.
It's going to be like an emotional thing, because I haven't been here all 5 years, but I have been here for, I'd say, 3.5 to 4, and I can't wait to wrestle my last match in out in the WYO in front of our home crowd.
Oh yeah, my family's coming out and I get to see them and be the last duel ever in my whole life, so kind of scary, but it'll be fun.
Win, lose, or whatever, I'm going to learn a lot from this week, and it's perfect because we have 3 weeks until conference and nationals, and we're going to come back and we're going to take it for what it was, win or lose. We're going to be able to, really look at what I have to focus on and get better at, and it's going to be great having that, 2-3 weeks to focus on what I need to focus on and ultimately get to where I want to be to win a national title.
Maybe wrestling 4 duels in 5 days is tough. It is tough. It has challenges, but it has the opportunity to make us tougher, make us better. So the positive thing you look at, though, is we do have a break afterwards. So if we get guys that are dinged up, they have a chance to heal, get better. We have a chance to train a little differently where we can get our bodies broke down and sore a little bit, and we don't have to worry about that because we have time to let them recover and get ready. So there's some definite advantages to finishing a little bit early. We just got to keep them focused, keep their eye on the prize. Keep them looking at that countdown clock in the locker room and realizing that's what they're shooting for.